Let's do project 2.
Okay, so in project 2, we almost get to take a tiny breath. I mean, we're not quite like lounging out in the evening here, but we are taking a little bit of a breather, and we're able to think through some more positive aspects of finances. And project 2 is all about getting free money. There are a couple spots, depending on your job, where you could pick up some free money, and so we should. So the idea is, let's get that free money first, and then later we'll talk about, well, how much should you save and where else should you save and all of those things. But the free money categories, and these are in order. So the last project, it was all three of those, project A, B, C, they're equally important. This one's different. This one's project 1, 2, 3. Do 1 and then 2 and then 3. So the HSA free money is the best money that you can get. It goes in tax-free, it comes out tax-free. It grows while it's in there tax-free. That's the triple tax-free benefit. Take advantage of an HSA if you can.
There's a great video on this channel that talks all about it. Yeah.
In order to take advantage of an HSA, you need to be on a high deductible plan. There's some rules, but it's just important if you're eligible and your employer is matching, you should be contributing to the HSA and picking up that free money. I don't know if there's a whole lot more to say about that other than invest it. So,
yeah.
And the one fault that I've thought a lot about in this is I don't talk about investing in here. I'm not talking about exactly how do you allocate across different asset classes. That's a conversation for another day. But make sure that it's invested because the HSAs, most HSAs are sitting in cash.
Right.
So you're taking away that middle tax-free growth benefit, and it's just tax-free in and tax-free out. So you need that growth to actually take advantage of it.
Yeah, and again, like time-wise, go watch the video on the channel. I can link to it. There's the investing component of it, and then there's also strategies around whether you use the dollars or not and let them grow and take advantage of that. So HSA, I love HSAs. HSAs come into the Medicare side of things a lot,
right?
But HSAs are great.
Retirement plan matching is the next one. So this is 401ks, 403bs, 457s, any of these letters, numbers that are associated with your employer making a contribution to a retirement account for you. You should take advantage of that. You should get that free money. A normal, they call it a safe harbor plan, meaning the company like at this level doesn't have to have a whole bunch of weird rules that they have to comply by. This is just like the standard plan is for you to get dollar for dollar on the first 3% of your income and then 50 cents per dollar on the next 2% of your income. So you contribute 5 and they'll put in 4.
Yeah.
So for somebody like that, I would for sure tell them now it's time to get that free money. Put 5% in and they'll put in 4. Think about it. It's an 80% return on your investment.
Like immediately.
Immediately.
Yeah.
And then after that, you get to invest it and grow it. But it's an 80% immediate return on your investment.
Yeah.
Totally worth it. Some people don't like 401k plans. They have created massive amounts of wealth for the average person out there. Next to their own primary residence, I think the 401k plan is actually probably the next best contributor to individual wealth that I've seen, at least for the clients that we've run into. Not the ultra wealthy, but for normal people like all of us, the 401k is a huge thing for them. But we're not talking about maxing it out yet. We're just get the free money.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, so now employee stock purchase plans. This is one that I would love to have an opportunity to do this, but not every employer does, and most people don't. 401ks are super common. Employee stock purchase plans are a plan where usually it's just publicly traded companies. They allow you to set money aside. The normal period is every 6 months, and some are every 2 weeks, every 3 months, every month. So it depends on your plan. But every 6 months, you set money aside, and then they let you buy the stock. Most of the time, you're buying the stock at a 15% discount. So if the stock trades for $100, you get to buy it for $85. So immediately, if you can buy it and then sell it, you've made $15 on that, growth. And some people will say, well, I don't really want to buy the stock. I don't want to hold that company. It's my own company. I don't want that much exposure. It's like, well, just buy it and then sell it. And you still get to make the free money. And then some people will say, well, I don't want to have to pay taxes on the growth. And I go back to like, hold on, you can have $15 and pay $2 or $3 in taxes, or you can not have any of it.
Yeah.
What do you pick? And they should be picking the 15, minus the 3. So that's the employee stock purchase plan. That's the order, and you're just getting the free money. Once again, we're really not thinking a whole lot about this, right? The other one was more dangerous. We're like, get out of the road, plug the holes in the boat, whatever you want to say. This one is more exciting, a little bit better. It's get the free money. We still need you to just do it though. And then now after that, we can start talking a little bit more strategically about retirement and goals and things like that.
Everything that you're talking about in this project, it seems like you're very active in project number 1. And then in project number 2, there are a lot of things where you're kind of coordinating with your HR team, your benefits manager, you're setting these up, and then it's kind of out of sight, out of mind in a way. So it's active for a minute, and then it's passive, and you can kind of like let it grow. Of course, you can jump in there and look and check, and you probably should. But I like the fact that you're kind of moving things off to the side from a mental perspective, and now you're growing wealth, especially for your retirement in the future.
Totally. I love decisions where you can make one decision and avoid 1,000 decisions in the future. That's what automation does for you.
Yeah.
So make one decision that creates a system that sets you up for success rather than creating the need for your willpower to set you up for success. We all know that willpower is weak generally for all of us. And so you set up a system. So again, you don't have to think about it.